Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi, it's Sidney Young, the Woodlands Prime Lending Show. Come to you Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Set your reminders. We'll see you today at 3. We're talking about all your commercial needs. We'll see you later on today.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Hey, welcome to the WPL Woodlands Prime Lending Show. It is Tuesday, June something. I'd say the date, but I don't remember. Anyway, it's Tuesday. Welcome to the Woodlands Prime Lending Show. WoodlandsPrimeLending.com. Carl just pointed out it is the 18th. It is 75 degrees in the Woodlands, Texas. So you get your date and weather report on the Woodlands Prime Lending Show. WoodlandsPrimeLending.com. Let's talk about something real quick. How many of you guys out there come across commercial deals, meaning you find a building, you want to buy it, you want to sell it, you want to market it, and you say, how am I going to do this, man? I would love to buy that building. Maybe you want to expand your business. Woodlands Prime Lending. Our commercial division is H-U-G-E, huge. Woodlands Prime Lending Commercial Division is huge. You want to contact us, go to woodlandsprimelending.com, fill out the little information sheet. It comes to our email, and we'll call you, start going through the specifics of that. You want to talk to us on your commercial lending. I'll tell you why, because we can get you money ASAP. We can get most deals done that others won't. 4 national loans. I mean, every type of loan there is out there that we can do, hard money loans, you name it, our commercial division can do it. woodlandsprimelending.com. Okay, now let's talk about something else. Residential. How many of you guys out there want to flip some houses? Raise your hand. Woo! All right. I think Frank does too. So you want to flip some houses, man? You want to get into the real estate game? Woodlands Prime Lending can also do the residential side. Get you a pre-qualification letter. I got one. Says I'm qualified for $425,000 line of credit. So that's the line of credit I can use to flip houses. And how you do that is you contact Woodlands Prime Lending. They go through your qualifications, and they'll get you a pre-qualification letter. Because remember, you want to go out there with the buying power in your hand. Okay. Also, if you're looking to sell your home, CashmanBuysHouses.com. CashmanBuysHouses.com. Okay, so that's how you do it. You contact CashmanBuysHouses.com to sell your home. You contact Woodlands Prime Lending to get that pre-qualification to buy a home. And if you want to buy that commercial property, man, WoodlandsPrimeLending.com. Get on there, fill out the form. Today, and we're going to bring my guest in here in a minute, but here in a minute, I know we just signed on. We're going to take a short commercial break here in a minute when we bring our guest back on. But we got a unique guest, and I'll introduce his name and stuff when we come back from break. But we're going to talk about some psychological stuff you realtors go through, okay? You realtors out there that maybe your production level is not where it needs to be. Maybe your production level is low, and maybe you're thinking, I'm doing everything they told me to do. Why is this not working for me? Well, it may be some psychological stuff or some aspects of the psychology of what you're doing, and we're going to talk about that with Frank Lemons when we come back from break. So do not go away. We'll be right back.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Loan Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
There's a special place in the Woodlands where you can feel comfortable opening your business. We are located at 10210 Grogan's Mill Road. Our building has a unique Vedic architectural design with landscape grounds and lakeside views, on-site management, and maintenance. We also provide free Wi-Fi and the opportunity to promote your business on 91.1 FM The Boss. This wonderful location is near the Woodlands Mall, Market Street, and just minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport. 10210 Grogan's Mill Road, the only social media building in the Woodlands. Don't delay. Schedule a tour today by calling 713-777-7368.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m.
Welcome back to the WPL Woodlands Pride Lending Show. Now remember, before break, I talked about you realtors out there that need to step your game up. Frank Limones!
There you go.
I said it right this time. Frank, man, introduce yourself.
So thanks, Sid. This is Frank Limones, and what I do is I'm a certified master black belt in Lean and Six Sigma, and won't get into that topic right now. Wow. You can look it up. You can Google it to see really what that's all about. The other thing,
lunch money? What are you?
Sure, okay. I'll take anything. But the other thing we really want to talk about today, I'm also certified in something that's called the MBTI.
MBTI.
And that stands for Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. So Myers-Briggs Type Indicator has been around probably since the early 1900s, right? A gentleman by the name of Carl Jung, that's J-U-N-G, started this. And this is not about theory or anything like that. It's actually scientific, and there's a lot of data that supports it, right? So in terms of talking to your realtors, in terms of what's really going on, one of the things that I do as a coach, I do coaching to corporations, leadership development, that sort of thing, and then I also talk to salespeople in every category. One of the things that people really miss about their professionalism, just everyday life is self-awareness. So the MBTI really gives you self-awareness, right? It's a matter, no matter who you are, a father, a mother, a radio host, a coach, a CEO of a large company, you really have to know who you are. And what the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator will do is it'll really just tell you how you're wired. I mean, how you're born. A lot of who we are, I'm going to say probably 99% is we're born that way. You hear all these things about, can you develop a genius, or is a genius born, or all these things. How you're born, you've already got a lot of this stuff in you, and then the profile will really just bring this out. A little bit more about the MBTI. So when I do some coaching with you, when I give you a profile, it'll really expose a lot of who you are.
Oh, you mean as far as some of the junk in your life, or what?
That could be one of the things that will come up. A lot of it is, for example, one of the categories, and by the way, there's 16 types. And what I want to say right up front is there's no better type than another. There's no one smarter type than another. It's just how you're wired. And a lot of it has to be energy. I'll give you an example. By definition, by testing, by profile, I'm actually an introvert, right? So, it's like you might be saying, Frank, you're an introvert, but here you are, you do presentations, you do large seminars. The thing is, I'm what's called a functional extrovert, right? Because once I do your testing from an introvert or extrovert, we talk about that category, right? There's so much to MBTI and your profile and self-awareness. That by itself could be an hour show. But in terms of your listeners, right? So if I'm talking to these realtors, one of the things that I would do, and by the way, the Lean Six Sigma part of it, what I do is I help corporations do problem solving. I utilize something that's called DMAIC. It's DMAIC.
Not demonic, DMAIC.
Not demonic, but DMAIC. And that's DMAIC, and that stands for define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. So what a lot of people, and again, focusing on the real estate group, you might be having some issues, some pain points, and you don't really know what you're doing wrong, as you put it earlier. I help you identify something that's called SWOT. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the opportunities? And what are the threats? So if you don't work on some of the weaknesses, it becomes a threat, right? But the self-awareness part of it, Sid, this is what I want to keep really emphasizing: know thyself, right? Whether you're an individual, whether you're a team. I do a lot of team building as well, because as a team, you have to know who you are and you have to know the other players so that you guys can create championship teams, right?
Well, that's, MBTI test. Now, if I'm a realtor and I say, my production's just not where I want to be, I'm doing everything they tell me to do, can this somehow identify the issues I'm having?
Something within your profile, and it's like a 16-page report.
16?
Right? It's about a 16-page report, and it hits on little categories, right? And so what I do is I assess the profile, and then I interpret with you just one-on-one, face-to-face. So Delia was asking a question earlier, can we change? Yes, your MBTI profile can change sometimes, but your core is always going to be your core. So the one thing about realtors here, right, just because you think you're doing all the right things, just because you think you're communicating, you have what we call blind spots. It's what I call your version of the truth, right? So we all have blind spots, right? I do these tests too with husband and wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, right? Because you have to understand the differences, how you communicate. Do you realize you could be in the same conference room with a group of people and they're all saying, it's like they're speaking a foreign languages because we don't understand. And it's not that you don't understand, it's what you need to say or how you need to say it so that it's clear to the other person. Little things. I'm a guy that's always on time, right?
Yeah.
And this has a lot to do with my profile, and I'm going to share my profile with you so that you can see how Frank's wired.
Yeah.
Right? Because if we're going to work together, I have to know Sid, and you have to know Frank.
If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late.
Absolutely.
I come from a military background. If you weren't 15 minutes early for formation, you were late.
Right.
Yeah.
So as realtors, I can tell you I know a lot about realtors. My wife's a realtor. She flips homes, that sort of thing. So I don't want to call it a personality, but your traits and your characteristics, right? Your hustle, the way you look at things, going back to being prompt, understanding. Let me ask you a question, realtors. If you wanted my business and I would say to you, Sid, why would I want you to be my realtor? What would make you different than all the other realtors that are right around the block.
You know, and that's what I coach realtors the same way. I say, besides putting a sign in the yard at MLS, what else do you do? You
Right.
have to do more today.
I want to know, me as a customer to the realtors, it's what value will you bring to me, right? What's going to separate you from all the other realtors that are out there? So, yeah, again, it's a profile, but knowing who you are allows you to understand, you know, going about your day. So I do a lot of coaching, right? Personal development, leadership development. There's other topics we can talk about. And realtors, I'll challenge you to really grow as an individual. I belong to a 5 a.m. club, right? What does that really mean? I'm up early. I go to bed early. I get up by 5 o'clock. By 5:20, I'm already exercising. I plan my day, and I do personal development. So I can teach you with all of those things, but it all leads to who am I and what is it you want. Can you change? Absolutely. And let me know how much time we have here, because I can talk for another hour.
Frank Lamonis, now, Frank, the MBTI test, we're going to talk more as we get towards the bottom of the hour, how we get hold of Frank. Frank's also part of another organization we're going to talk about that's going to save you a lot of money. So we're going to take a short commercial break. We come back, we're going to talk about Frank, and we're going to talk about this other organization he's involved in that's going to save you some money. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
H-Town is the most culturally diverse city in America. H-Town Award's sole mission is to celebrate the great diversity of our city. Our artists, citizens, and philanthropists and businesses are second to none. H-Town is the best city in the world, and our people are the best people on earth. Join us in celebrating all musical genres and the diversity of our beautiful city. H-Town Award Show, November 2019. We'll see you there.
For more information, follow us on social media at H-Town Awards or send us an email at info@htownawards.com.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
At Team Took Mixed Martial Arts, your family will learn real self-defense and have lots of fun in our unmatched character enrichment program. Give us a call today at 281-955-7300 or visit us on the web at www.teamtook.com. Let us know you heard about our special offer with 91.1 The Boss and take advantage of 10 classes for just $27 and a free uniform. A free uniform. We offer classes for the whole family. 281-955-7300.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Xavier Academy is a full-service, accredited private school offering personalized curriculum and extraordinarily low student-to-teacher ratio. We emphasize academic success, personal growth, and social skills in a rich and stimulating environment. Xavier Academy The Woodlands offers summer school tutoring and credit recovery through the end of July. Our website, www.xavieracademy.org or 713-389-5545.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Welcome back to the WPL Woodlands Prime Lending Show, woodlandsprimelending.com. Cindy Young, your host, with Frank Lamonis. Frank, man, freetravelsearchengine.com. Let me tell you about freetravelsearchengine.com. I'm going to let Frank kind of expand on it. It's going to save you tons and tons of money on travel, Frank. Now, you talked to me about this past week, and I was blown. It beat all the major sites on. I went to go price them. I said I just put in a trip to from Friday to Sunday to Galveston,
right?
And I hit Expedia. I hit all the major sites. Then I went to your site, the freetravelsearching.com site. The exact same hotel, which was Tremont Hotel, from a Friday to a Sunday, and the difference in price was $298. I said, "Whoa, that's like huge."
Absolutely, yeah, and I'm glad you saw the benefit and the value. So yeah, that's the other thing I do. I have a travel business, and why did I get into travel business? This company in particular, and it's my own company. What I found out, Sid, is in doing a little bit of my research, there's only two companies that own everybody else: Expedia, Travelocity, Kayak, Shabako, all of those things. So they have a monopoly in the market.
So you're saying there's two corporations that own all those?
There's two corporations, and I don't have their names right
Sure.
now, but it's two holding companies that own all of the other ones that everybody else uses, right? Because they use a lot of marketing and stuff like that. I don't use marketing. I have a backdoor connection with a third party, right? And so I'm going to keep it really, really simple. You already gave them the website. This concept, by the way, if you get a hold of Sid can give you a code. The same code that I gave Sid at no charge for free for the rest of his life. Every time he travels, he's going to save up to 70%.
And that's hotels, that's airline, that's rental
Cruises,
cars,
Airbnb, yes, all of the above. Every kind of
You talked
traveling.
about something. I want to squeeze this in.
Yes, sir.
Uber started years ago.
Right.
Now, I remember the founder of Uber being interviewed one time, and he said, when we came in, whatever city he had started in, he went to the cab company and tried to get them to work. They wouldn't work, and they laughed. Now, that'll never work. Now, the cab companies had to change their way of doing business in order to facilitate shutting down due to Uber, their success.
Yes.
This is going to change the travel industry.
Yes, on my phone, on my computer, same thing I gave to you, social media. We, through the use of our smartphones, we have what I call our own travel search engine.
And this is freetravelsearchengine.com. Freetravelsearchengine.com.
So if you're listening and you want a code for all of your travels to go for, I don't know how to say this because it sounds morbid, but for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you live to be another 50 years,
Yeah.
you're going to be able to use the same code for free. Okay, you might be asking, is there a catch? There is no catch. Here's the thing, and this is why Sid loves this. Listeners, the more you travel, the more you save, the more we make.
So your commissions, I guess, on this, or the company's commissions, are based on the savings.
Absolutely.
Not whether you use or not, the
Right.
savings. So the more savings you get, the more money they make.
Yeah, that's why I have no hesitation.
Win-win.
I have no hesitation in giving people a free code
Yeah.
for them to travel. And we also, and this is savings up to about 70%. And
Yeah.
to your earlier point, flights, hotels, cruises, everything. So yeah, look up Sid's
I thought about
website.
this. Just that little example I used, going
Yes.
from a Friday, come back on a Sunday, going to Galveston, Texas, this is close by. That $298 savings just for your room could have been the money used for to eat and everything else, all in one, versus what you would pay through the major names that he just mentioned on websites, plus your food, eat, and everything else.
Yeah, what my wife likes to say is, Frank, those $221 we just saved yesterday, I'm buying a Coach purse. I'm like, what?
Don't have a website for that just yet.
I know, but we're getting there. But so the travel industry, we are. It's going to be a new evolution. You're going to hear a lot more about this. We are changing the industry. And pretty soon we're going to look into the Amazon strategy and business model as well. And if you're already a customer, you'll benefit from that as well.
And let me ask you something. The actual founder of freetravelsearchengine.com, the business itself, actually, it lives right here in Houston.
Lives in Houston.
I mean, you mind talking a little bit about him?
He's and it's not all about the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy started not with a silver spoon in his mouth. He grew up really poor. He went into several different industries, and then he really looked into this niche in the travel industry, and he put the Uber concept and the Amazon business model into this company that he started, right? He's a very giving man. He's already made millions and millions and millions. So what he's actually doing, Sid, is he's sharing, I hate the word secrets. I'll use, because there are no secrets. There's no secrets, right, to how to become rich. You just have to follow the formulas and the successes. So he's giving us all of his formulas and successes so that, and guess what? At the end of the day, the more money you make and the more money I make, guess who's going to make more money? He doesn't need it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and you as a consumer turn out to be the beneficiary of all this.
Right.
You know, think about this. If you have a business and you fly reps around the country, well, it deducts from your bottom line every time. And most businesses already have a service that saves them money. But if you could save even more money, you've just increased your bottom line. And if you're doing this on a regular, weekly, daily basis, flying reps around the country, my God, think of the extra revenue stream you just created just by going to freetravelsavingsengine.com. freetravelsavingsengine.com. Save your business some money, save your bottom line, just like that.
And I don't know, Sid, you and I are going to do a meeting here this Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to give them the
Yeah,
information.
absolutely.
So we'll give them more. If you really understand the statistics and the data in terms of how many millions per second, and by the way, our company is international, it's global.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just, U.S. or
Talk about
Houston.
how old this company is. This is the fun part.
Okay, you're going to give me chills here. My company, let's see, Saturday when you and I talked, we were at 95 days. So how many days ago was that? 95
days. So think about this. Go back in time. Go back to when the guy of Uber was 95 days old. He said, "Hey, man, you want to help me out and go drive some people around?" I ain't doing that. That's a crazy idea. These people are actually doing it. They're doing the savings. They're doing the bookings. And they're saving people hundreds of dollars. Let me tell you something. The big guys, they had enough time to get enough shakes. But by the end of the year, they're going to start shaking. They're going to start vibrating. Hey, who's this free travel, these people? I mean, they're doing something out here that's making the industry change. And by this time next year, they're going to own it.
Yeah. So people are going to start seeing this model. And we don't advertise on TV or anything like that, as you see Priceline and Travelocity and all those do. Mm-hmm. So we're putting the money in our pocket. But
I'm not going to shave, so I can be the spokesman. How about that?
Absolutely. Just don't get caught.
Yeah, driving DWI here in Houston.
So, but get a hold of Sid for my coaching services or the travel, and would love to do business with you, and we'll treat you well.
freetravelsearchengine.com. Go to that webpage. There's some information stuff on there, and fill it out. And then what will happen is we'll end up sending you a link. You take this link, and with that link, the code, you can plug it in. That's yours. That webpage specifically designed for yours to use for as long as you're alive. You can do it. And every time you need to go somewhere for the rest of your life, price out those other guys. I don't care. Get a price, then go to your link and put in your information, the same as you did there, same hotel, everything else, and see the huge difference by booking on that site versus theirs. You're going to come back and say, "Wow, thank you for the early Christmas present." Because if you travel on a regular basis, it will save you thousands of dollars over months of time. It just physically does.
Well, here's what Juliana did. She booked our Vegas trip yesterday, and just because of the savings, she said, "Can we stay 2 more days?" I'm like,
in Vegas, you're gonna lose money no matter
right?
what.
So she stretched it out 2 more days just because of the savings.
I'm telling you. Now, here at 10210 Grogan's Mill, or just get a hold of me. I'll tell you about it. There's a seminar going on this Saturday in reference to this business. Get a hold of me. Y'all know, give me the Facebook, everything else. I'll get you the information. I think it starts at 11 a.m. this Saturday here in this building on the first floor. freetravelsearchengine.com. Frank Limones!
I'll go ahead and give them my quick phone number.
Give out your phone number.
If they want to do the coaching, look into the MBTI a little bit more, the Lean Six Sigma, phone number is 847-942-1323.
Cool. Frank Limones. Frank is right here in the Woodlands area. Now, Frank, you do business nationwide, correct?
I do global, yes.
Okay. He has car or a suitcase. Will travel at a discount, by the way.
Absolutely.
Frank Limones, we appreciate you having me here on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to have you back. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we have some special guests coming on. We always do. Woodlands Prime Lending Show. WoodlandsPrimeLending.com. Remember, go over there, fill out that information sheet. Let the people from Woodlands Prime Lending contact you in reference to your lending needs. We'll see you tomorrow. Woo!